Since we know Jim Harbaugh as one of the most ultimate competitors, I am sure he will tell you the Chargers season could have been better. But there is not too much more you could have asked for in his first year at the helm there in LA. Moving from college back to the NFL, Harbaugh took the Chargers from a 5-12 record in 2023 to an 11-6 record in 2024. How about a turnaround, punching their ticket to the postseason, and fans even more reason to be excited about 2025. Taking a look at some of their offseason moves. No more Joey Bosa, but they did land a younger Mekhi Becton off his Super Bowl season with the Eagles, beefing up the backfield with Dante Jackson, and on the offense, so much to talk about. Plenty of new weapons for Justin Herbert, like Najee Harris, Mike Williams, and oh yeah, one Omarion Hampton. Took him 22nd overall in this year's draft. How about this picture? So Omarion Hampton, as listed, we'll check with Coach Harbaugh here in a second, about 6 feet 220, but he's giving Derrick Henry vibes here. Hampton has said the Chargers are a perfect fit, and he could not be more happy with Coach Harbaugh being his head coach. Coach, we got to ask you about that picture first. Because technically, according to the Googles, you're taller than him. What was that?
Yeah, a coach loves to look at a player that is more physically fit and stronger. I'd much rather have the players be stronger than the coaches. But yeah, I'm about 6'2 3/4, 6'3", if I really stretch. And I bet if I got on the scale right now, I'd be somewhere around 220, maybe 221 or 2. And Omarion he's about 222. But I think you can see from the picture clearly his 222 is chiseled out of a block of granite, which bodes very well for the Los Angeles Chargers.
Dude, he is absolutely yoked. You guys went on the clock, and I'm curious about this, at 22nd overall, and I was listening to a lot of Chargers podcasts, and someone said, like, look, we love this pick. Matthew Golden was still there on the board, though, and you guys go with Hampton. Maybe he was just the better player. Maybe he was higher on your board. Are we starting to really see that running back renaissance in the league right now?
I think you saw it. You saw it last year for sure, in my opinion. And to me, it's always been there. It's always been in the football. Omarion, a 4-down back, somebody that can run between the tackles, outside the outside lanes. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He can protect. He really does it all. It's going to be a great combination with Najee Harris. There'll be plenty of carries to go around. So, yeah, we're just super excited about that. We thought he, in my opinion, any other draft, he is the clear #1 running back in the draft. And, like any draft, he could still be the #1 back of this draft, or it could be somebody else. But we're really excited to have him on our football team. When his name had not been called by the time we got to pick 22, that was really good for the Los Angeles Chargers.
Elation, I'm sure, in your war room. Have you heard about the argument about 100 men versus one gorilla? I got to ask you, would you take 100 Omarion Hamptons or one gorilla in a fight?
Oh, I don't really know anything about that. That's the first I'm hearing that.
So let me ask you this, looking ahead to this season, as I mentioned, the turnaround 11-6 last season, we saw all the offseason moves you guys have made. What is giving you the most confidence right now? Obviously, you still got to get into camp and everything's going to fall into place there. What, as I said, gives you more excitement about this season, the last season, and getting even further?
A lot of things, a lot of good, really, Amanda. I would first start with our defensive line. The acquisitions, free agent acquisitions, we're big. We're going to be big. We're going to be one of the biggest offensive line. And now the guys are here working out and in the training environment, ready to hit the field on Monday. That run wall that we needed to improve from last season to this season, because you have to stop the run. You have to stop the team on 1st and 2nd down, so you have the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And some of the other free agents that we added, a tremendous group all across the board. Joe Ortiz did an incredible job assembling this group. And then we went into the draft, and here's an opportunity to get better as a football team, because we had addressed a lot of things that we needed to through free agency. So every pick could be, we could really go and say, okay, let's take the best player available in our opinion. So, all that culminating now, players are back in the building. As I said, we've had 2 weeks of meetings and weight room training environment. And Monday we get to hit the field and get the balls out there and really see and watch our guys and just start attacking the version 2.0.
I know it's so much fun having Justin Herbert there in the building. I was watching a clip of you mic'd up last season, and I don't know if there's a coach that loves their quarterback more than you love Justin Herbert. You're catching passes from him at practice. I mean, you're the one who's pumping him up right after the anthem. You're hitting him. You're saying, let's go. And you're even telling the refs, like, are you seeing what this guy's doing? What makes it so enjoyable? Have you ever loved working with a quarterback as much as you do Justin Herbert?
It's been tremendous, since day one, and just to be around him, the talent and the effort is the other piece. Nobody works harder than Justin Herbert, and he does it to be the best. To set that standard for our team. And it's not a self-promoting, self-serving, be the best. He wants to be the best for his teammates. So it's like being around greatness every single day.
Coach, we want to have a little fun with you. I know you've had a long day. Kentucky Derby, are you a Derby person? Do you pay attention to the horses at all?
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself an expert by any means, but any kind of competition, I'm fired up about.
All right, so we found this thing, and it was given Derby names. And like I said, want to have a little fun. We found out that your Derby name, what is it going to be, Noah, our producer? Victory Whiskey. So you take your first letter and your last letter. I don't know. This is found on the internet. How do you feel about the name Victory Whiskey? I don't know if you're a bourbon person. What would your horse name be?
I like to have victory in it. That's one of the best words in the entire English language.
We'll go with Victory then. You're brought to us by Invivid. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, thank you. Partnered with Invivid, for the purpose of we all know COVID-19 is a year-round virus, and the summer surge is coming. People are going to be traveling. They're going to be getting together, and just to say that there are other things out there to combat it besides vaccines. So talk to your doctor about Invivid, and if you would, check out the website expandtheiroptions.com, expandtheiroptions.com to get more information. So that's the thing I wanted to share this morning.
Coach, I got to ask you before we let you go, did you do anything fun before getting back to work? I mean, obviously we went straight into the draft. I mean, you are the ultimate competitor. You like the word victory. Did you do anything like as relaxation, or is it just football 24/7?
Oh, no, it's my two great loves. My loves at my home, my wife's there, my kids. We've had some great family time, and the love that you have here at work, with the team. So I'm either in one of those two places. The other big thing I did in the off season was speaking about doctors and your health. I got a hip replaced. That's been night and day. Thank you, Dr. Zegan, UCLA Health there. And I also had a ablation on my heart. Dr. Shiata over at Cedars-Sinai's got just all patched up. I feel like a new man with a new energy.
I'm glad you're in good health.
Yeah.
We'll see you running around on the sideline even more. Glad you're getting better before the season begins. And as you mentioned, the players are back in the building. Have fun getting started there, Coach Jim Harbaugh. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.